today I have for you not a part-time lover, but pad-thai noodles. And this is my way of conning every little child under the sun to eat all their vegetables and their proteins, and they get their carbohydrate out of the noodles. So let's just get going. And today's ingredients are, starting with the sauce, H2O, water, rice wine vinegar, tomato ketchup, do not laugh, corn flour, and salt to taste if you require it, although we will be using soy sauce later. Now, the vegetable section, this is the corn section. Beta carotene, your carrots, chives, red peppers for a little sweetness, mixtures of mushrooms for, I guess, iron or whatever they're good for, haven't a clue, spring onions, a kaffir lime leaf. You don't need all this if you don't want all of it. Spring onions you must do, of course, and kaffir lime leaf because it is Thai. And this is morning glory, a vegetable I love to use, and we all like our fair share of greens, so there you go. That's the vegetable section. Now we come to the meat, which is going to be chicken, 3 little cloves of garlic, my soy sauce, and in it I've put some sesame oil. Finally, last but not the least, oh, there you go, the noodles. So I've used rice noodles, but you can, and I like the slightly flat ones. And in the background, that is Rose, my doggie. Hello, Rosie. And that's it. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. I'm ready. I'm going to be cooking with my chopsticks. Not that I know how, but I'm going to make a go of it. We're starting with 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You can use peanut oil or olive oil or whatever you choose to use. I personally like using avocado oil. Trends change, you just go with the flow. Now, to this I'm adding my garlic. And keep that hot now, because in goes my chicken. I like the sounds, you know, it makes me look like a chef. Now, I am adding to this, I've added a little sesame oil to this. You don't need a lot of it, but I'm putting 2 tablespoons of soy sauce with a little dash of sesame oil. Now that, please note, I am using the chopsticks. And we're going to cook that through a bit. Whack up the heat. Woks are really good because it evenly distributes the heat, and you use just 1 pan for everything. So it's better for the planet. You're only washing with 1, and besides, it looks professional. That's the main bit. That's why I do this. Now, part two, I am going to add my celery, morning glory, my carrots. This is way of getting all those vegetables in. Now, you don't have to use the veg if you don't really like vegetables. It's up to you. But here I find it's the only way I can land up balancing all the vegetables. And I know if there's a balance of color, you're getting all the nice nutrients. I'm not somebody who doesn't believe in carbohydrate, by the way. I love my carbs. So now, I'm not going to use all these, but I love different mushrooms. Yeah, I'm using all these because I love different mushrooms. But now you can see this is doing pretty well. Have I forgotten anything? Not yet. I'll use the spring onions at the end. Main thing is cook through the chicken. because I don't want you all keeling over with salmonella poisoning and whatever. It's not going to be my responsibility, I'll have you know. I have no idea why, but Pedro's climbing on ladders all around here. I must have done something wrong. Either that or he's checking my roots. Had them done yesterday. There you go. Now, I had here a second set of chopsticks. Now, that has a purpose as well, because when you're cooking, this is what you use the second pair for, because you really don't want your hair all over or smelling of chop suey. So there you go. That's the second pair. Now, to this, I am going to add my sauce. So I'm going to bring all this to one side, which is how I cook in a very strange way. Now, I'm going to add my ketchup. As I said, do not laugh. I did work in a Chinese restaurant where I learned this. I'm going to use that up. Put some water in there. And to this, I am adding a little sugar, just a pinch. Some salt. There. I told you it's all in one pan. And rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon. You only have my word for it, but it's 1 tablespoon. Probably isn't, but there you go. Now to this, I'm going to add my corn flour. Now this is just to thicken it. And then I mix and slosh it everywhere, as one does. Now Pedro's looking a bit worried. You know, I'd like to do this show without Pedro, but then I can't, so I'm stuck with him. There you go. How good does this look? Tastes good too. But you have only my word for it. To this, I'm going to add noodles. I put as much noodles as I can because my friend is going to take some home for her kids today. So Kasha's going to take some for her kids. So here we have your pad thai noodle. Now to this, you can add egg. I don't want to. Now I'm just messing with it because I have to, but I don't really have to. So there you go. This is done now. So what I'm going to do, let that cook in a bit. And I'm going to pop in my kaffir lime leaves, which are very Thai. So that's why they're going in. And as you can see, I'm a really, really good chef. I know exactly what I'm doing. Sorry, Teds. You know, you need to follow me because if you don't, I won't be leading the way, will I? And that's not very nice. So, Rose, is there something I should know? Right, now, to this, I am going to bring this amazing thing out. You can sauce it a bit more if you want, but, you know, less of all the stuff, the better, because everything has hidden sugars, hidden salt, hidden this, hidden that, and we don't want hidden anything. As you can see, nothing's hidden here. Even the mess I'm making isn't hidden. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to give up on this thing and pour it in. That's my wok. What on earth have I done with my wok? Now, this is chives, just to look pretty and smell nice. These are actually Chinese chives. They're very good. They're much stronger and bigger. Now, for those who like their spring onions, that goes there. But you can actually use it in the cooking as well. It's up to you. Now, here's the bit I like. It's the peanuts. Peanuts are fun. Peanuts are good. Everything nuts is good, just so you know. Now, I think I'm done. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of my soy doodah. I'm only doing that because it's left over. There you go. Now, Kasha, my dear, You have to try. She's looking like a deer in headlights. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take her some over, but she has a little puppy in her lap. So that's my new addition, Elton. Elton the pup. And if it's disgusting, then you get all of it. If it's not disgusting, you don't get all of it. Now, in case you haven't met Elton, he's my new rescue, and he has come from Blackheath, where he lost his 10 siblings, and his mother was very poorly, and he came to me at 5 weeks old. He is now 8 weeks old, and since he was the only one left standing, he's still standing. Yeah. So he's my little Elton John, and he's fitted in really well with everyone. Say hi, Elton. Mommy, is that for me? No. Okay. Good. So, on that note, I will see you next time. And if you don't like this, it's not my fault, because I think it's amazing.